one of those days. One of those days. But hey, I got my coffee and my morning cold breeze. And now I'm just killing time. Because obviously the day that I actually got to where I needed to be last night. So today I could have slept just a little bit longer. But no. The brain's like, hey, you gotta get up so you're not late or oversleep 2 hours before your alarm. Anybody else have that issue where you set an alarm and your body wakes you up before that alarm to make sure you're up before the alarm? I gotta say, ever since I took on running this route, my sleep has been FUBAR. Waking up before my alarm, waking up ungodly early before my alarm. It's just really annoying. But hey, I'm awake. Gives me an hour or so of just kind of chilling and not running like a chicken with its head's cut off. I guess it kind of helps with the wind down or wind up for the day. Oh. This Spiceland Pilot just, it's something else sometimes. If you've been here, you know how the fuel island works. You come out of the fuel island, and really you're supposed to come out and go across the front of the Southern Tire Mart and circle around the building and go out. But no, everybody tries to hook a Yui right next to the scales. Well, there's parking there, and then there's fueling or refilling for the tanks, for the pumps. Let's get that out some way or another. And then people either creatively parking right next to the scale, and then you have to go around, or you get the impatient jackass that'll drive backwards across the scale, or they'll drive backwards through the damn pumps when they could just go around and not have the headache. And I've got a grain truck backing in next to me. Okay, he's good. I had to park a little funny last night because the tanker that I parked next to parked fucking crooked. Like, he came in crooked, and then when he finished parking, his trailer was offset. And I know this because his tires were turned, where he was curling around. Yeah, so he was all ass backwards. And then I get numbnuts in his Peterbilt over to my right that pulls in, and that wouldn't have been so bad. But like, he's 5-10 feet from the end of the lane, so his ass is sticking out past mine into the fuel island traffic because he couldn't be helped to turn around and back into the damn spot. Like I said, they're not super truckers anymore. They're steering wheel holders because they don't care. Steering wheel holders used to be an insult for people that did their job poorly. Not anymore. Steering wheel holders is dumbasses that can't follow rules or just go with the flow. Excuse me. But yeah. I got yesterday's video put together and it's uploading now. It's gonna be short and sweet. But hey, I'm trying to keep this a habit. Oh. Alright, well, I'm gonna finish my coffee. Talk to you later. Yeah, enjoy. There are some crazy, stupid people in this world. I'm here at Fairbury. Getting loaded. It's been a couple hours since I was at Richmond. But when I left there, I wasn't 5 minutes down the road on the interstate, and this dingleberry dumbass in his little hatchback car just had to run up and pass me to take the exit right in front of me. Of course, I didn't know that. I just thought he was trying to take my hood off, because I tooted at him, because he literally, no warning, no blinker, nothing, and just jumped right in front of me. No blinkers, no safe distance, just as soon as he thought he was clearing me. And I tooted the horn at him, like, dude, like, hey, you almost hit me. And this jackass decides to get all pissy and brake check me. Luckily, whenever people do that, I kill the cruise and I take my foot off the gas, so I automatically start slowing down. And then I gave him the air horn because he fucking brake checked me. And that's when he starts looking at his mirror and giving me hand gestures, and I can tell he's yelling. And that's when he takes his exit. We were probably half a mile. I was doing the speed limit. Impatient asshole. And then he takes his exit. By the time he brake checks me, we were probably quarter of a mile, eighth of a mile. And he takes his exit, no blinker, of course. That's when he's rolling down his window. It's like, come on. He waves me over like he wants, like I'm gonna come over and fight his dumb ass. That's what this is for. This is my fighting. I'm gonna give you the horn for being a dumbass. That's your prize for being the contestant on Who's a Dumbass. And oh, for the love of God, stupid people. Stupid people. Excuse me. And then the whole way around, 465 around Indianapolis. I think it's 460. I'm tired. I just want this day to be over. Yeah, 265. These dummies decided that my speed limit in a construction zone, doing the speed limit, 55, 60, it's always usually in there when you're in your inner city area, and they just go blowing past me. Like, slow down, people. You're 70 miles an hour or whatever in a construction zone is not going to save you that much time. It's not going to waste that much time. If anything, in 4 lanes roads, you're better off slowing down, because people are going to cut in and out on you. And all these dumbasses that are like, you drive your truck, I'll drive mine. That's the problem, people. That's not mindset that causes pileups. Because you're not driving in a way that you're paying attention to what's around you. You are literally just me and mine mentality is what's going to cause you to eventually have an accident. The fact that you're not cautious of other people's driving styles is why you're going to get in an accident. That's why it's called defensive driving, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, somebody will correct me. But you want to drive defensively because you don't know how they're going to handle a situation. And for the love of God, all these damn base station warrior monkeys, whatever we want to call them at this point, because I keep calling them base station monkeys.
Mushrooms.
That mushrooms got to make its way through.
Oh man, they got.
Damn Spotify. Spotify is getting my nerves. It keeps randomly playing. Yeah, I've only. Oh God. The base station skip talker want to just sit on 19 and talk like they're radio disc jockeys is why nobody has radios. It's why they fell out of use, because people got tired of listening to people just wanting to talk to themselves. Because at this point, people aren't talking to each other anymore. They're doing long-range radio checks to see how far they're getting out, to see who all can hear them, make a fool of themselves by talking like they're like, what's that old radio DJ that everybody knows? Werewolf Joe or Werewolf Jack. I think he was on a movie more than he was a real DJ, but everybody wants to be that guy apparently. And then it doesn't help. We got people like fucking Mud Duck, that's a sociopath, because all he does is talk to himself. Whenever you hear him talking, you never hear anybody else, because he overloads everybody else. So he's got to be talking to himself. Or the recordings. I haven't quite figured it out. I think the recordings at this point. And then don't get me started with Walmart out in Cali at the, it's got to be a DC, because the way he's trying to talk to truckers or whatever. And now there's a new guy. There's the guy at the TA that's across the road from the TA truck stop in the strip mall. What's up with him? He's a new one. Like last 6 months. And everybody's like, well, turn your radio off. No. I have a radio in my truck for a reason. Most people say that they're outdated and no use. Well, I use mine. I have used mine to help tell people about traffic and to help hear about traffic. Because I'm sorry, but word of mouth is always going to be 10 times better than a GPS or your phone or anything on there. Word of mouth. But I'm done for the rant. I'm going to try to take a cat nap while I'm getting loaded. I might talk some more.